Good day, good morning, Mr. Chapelet Homestead. One day left for feeding the birds. I'm gonna feed them today. It's Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm going to wean them off their food. See, they're like the pickiest birds ever, the meat birds. I put those leaves from the garden, which the hens like devoured, and the meat birds don't even eat it. Hello, girls. You lay me some eggs? I see a whole bunch of eggs in there. I see 4. Yeah. There's Sal. You're all getting your tags off. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna take some food coloring, I think, and put food coloring down. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today or not, but I'll take this off real quick. Don't even really need the fan going, but see, they still have some feed. Now we've been lucky. There's a pile of flies in here. I should have had some fly traps, but it's just because of the manure. When they get this big, you had to put the manure down probably like twice a week. See, they're pretty agile. I wouldn't even say like some of them are ready yet, but next year I'm going to have a plucker. I'm going to build my own. I don't know if you guys have been watching videos like I have, but I'm going to get an alcohol container from work. We have some big 55-gallon ISO containers. So I'm going to take a 55-gallon drum and I'm going to cut it in half, basically. I'm going to put the 3/4 inch plucker fingers, little rubber fingers. I'm going to buy probably 2 packs of 96. And I'll put like 96 around, you know, as far as it gets me, I guess. I'm going to spread them out probably 5 inches apart or 4 inches apart. Do like 3 rows around like this portion up top, and then the plate on the bottom that's going to spin like a washing machine. I'll probably put like 50 or 60 or so. I was trying to count how many pitchers had, so that seems to be about the average, 50 to 60 on the bottom, and then put whatever around the top. I don't know, I couldn't make out an accurate count. So now the water's still up to about that's 4-gallon mark. So you'll see by the end of today they'll be down to 1 gallon. They'll drink 3 to 4 gallons today, no problem. I find the meat birds, you have to be here every day, or at least every, you know, tomorrow for sure, because they need feed, or you better have a couple feeders. You can see they're all following each other outside. That male is huge. I always say that, but he really is. I weighed him like 2 weeks ago, or one of them. I don't know if it's him or the other one over there behind the bottle, but I weighed him and it was 8.4 pounds. I don't know if you guys remember, but no, 9.8 pounds was the male and 8.4 was the female. Sorry, got my numbers mixed up. 9.4. I did him in a bucket. I actually brought our scale out here and I tared the bucket and stuck him in the bucket, and like, he's ginormous. But next year, now that I know they get so big, I can't wait to compare the two when they're done. Like the females, like her, she's a lot smaller than he is, right? So you can see this female here, but some of the females got fairly big, but definitely the males, at first you wouldn't know it, you know, a few weeks in, but they take off, especially when they hit the grower, and the males took right off and gained way more weight than the females. So I don't know how the body's going to turn out to be, but we're going to find out on Saturday, because I want to do a female, like one of the bigger females, and I would like to take one of the males, and then just start taking everything. I'm going to label the bags also, you know, male and female, just so that you know, when we're eating them, I can see a difference or tell a difference. I know that sounds weird or silly, but for me, it's my first time, and I would really, you know, like to find out if I should get male or female, and, you know, which one's better, basically, right? So, I see a hornet's nest, or a wasp nest, yeah. It looks older, but anyway. You know, as far as feed goes, they got enough feed for today. So we'll just let them finish their feed, and when their feed's completely empty, that's the last bit of the feed. So that worked out good. That turned out to be a full bag that I gave them. Now look at the compost already. At the bottom of the compost, I'm stirring it up. Look how dark it is already. Stir all this compost up here is going to be some nice, not as much as I thought I was going to get, but still, compost is compost. My first time doing it. This is only an 8 by 10 roughly. I don't know the exact size. I believe it's 8 by 10. See, that's a male and a female now. Look at the difference in the size. They're about this similar height, but he's just way thicker. See, I shook that there and it got him all excited. There's the other male behind. So anyway, I'm gonna take a peek at the hens real quick. See how many eggs I got. It's only 10 in the morning, so not sure how much eggs we'll have, but usually they lay all their eggs by 10:30, so it's getting close to that now. They always come and meet me. And there's Sal. She's always the first one. She's always the first one. You see, Rosie, you still got yours on. Ooh, Sal. Oh, I see their food got wet. Because it gets all like mush. Real soft. What do we got for eggs? Okay, so we're same as yesterday. One of the white ones didn't lay yet. Anyway, whatever. I'll take the 7 and we'll wait for the white one later. She did the same yesterday too. She could have just started laying too. Hard to tell. So we got a somewhat big brown one. Not as big as the biggest one, but more round. It's not really that big. The biggest one today. You only get a big egg every now and again. Every couple days. There, so 7 right now, and yesterday that's how I got 7 yesterday morning, and I waited till about 1 o'clock, and I had another egg sitting in there, so. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah, that's Henrietta. Hi, babe. Hi. Hi. Oh. Calm down. She doesn't like me to touch her very much, so that's why I'm just taking advantage of it. It's alright. There. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? So that's Sal, that's Jess, that's Rosie, the noisy one. She's always squawking. So tomorrow my plan is I'm going to cut a hole through here, and I'm going to put some chicken wire on the other side just to separate them for the day. And what I'm going to do is allow Stanley to be over there tomorrow. Once we get him, I'm going to block off the door to the coop so that the meat birds and Stanley can't see each other. But the hens and Stanley will have a wire, chicken wire, separating them. So that way they're, you know, they don't fight right away and they can kind of get acquainted and get introduced. Just going to take my time with them, and I just don't want them to hurt each other, because I don't know if Stanley would hurt them, because he's a very calm rooster, and the white ones definitely aren't calm, but they're very agile and like to jump around. But the reds aren't naturally aggressive from what I gather, so they're definitely noisy, so they make a pile of noise. It's mainly just Rosie. Rosie's the noisy one. She likes to be heard.
And Jess always squawks. Oh yes, she's a baby. She's a cutie one too. Yeah, I wish I could fix your tail. Your tail's all crooked. Your tail's all crooked. Your tail's all, look at it. Ooh. Oh, pretty bird. Pretty bird. I gotta clean all your oyster shells out, so that might be a project I'm gonna take on today, actually. I'm gonna do what I've been saying I'm gonna do for the last few weeks. Build myself a little bar across the top so that they can stop doing what she's doing right now. Because see, then she takes a turd, and then the turd goes into there, and then you get a pile of poop in their oyster shells. So anyway, today I'm going to clean all that out and wash it down, and then I'm going to give it back to them. Why are you pecking at my foot? Because she wants to be picked up. Look. Hey, Sally. Hey, Sally. Oh, Sally, Sally. Oh, she's a good bird. She's a good bird. Yes, she is. She's been a good bird ever since day one. Yes, she was. Here, Sally. Here. Don't flop your wings like... Why are you flopping like that for? Eh? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave them lay their final egg. I'm gonna get out of the coop. Fly the coop, they say. Nice try. Sally tried to get out. They probably wouldn't go anywhere, but it's the white ones. I don't feel like chasing them around. One got out the one day and ran around the coop like so fast. They want grass. They're annoying with the grass because I can't pick enough grass for them. Here's some nice one here. There's probably lots of slugs in the grass too. You can hear me do this, eh? Here. Give you a handful of grass so you can leave me alone. They like digging through the grass. Anyway, so it downpoured really bad last night, so
I don't have to water the garden. Or I noticed there's a lot of weeds coming up in the strawberry patch, so not too much coming up in this one. I got a few beans. Those are yellow beans. Those ones got eaten pretty much by the slugs. Only got a couple of peas. Strawberries are getting bigger. That one's huge. I don't know how tall they get. It's my first time growing strawberries. These are all doing good. The tomatoes, I almost said. The potatoes are doing really good. They kind of look like a tomato in a way. Cucumbers starting to grow, getting nice and sturdy. I'm gonna run that when I pick up my kids. I'm gonna get my son and my daughter to help me put the A-frames back up again. I'll have the A-frames up, and then that way there I can run my string again. This time I'm going to support it a lot stronger. So I'm sure all the plants are good right now. They don't need any water. And this, I don't know if I took a video yesterday, but we sort of finished. I'm picking up my sink tomorrow, so I got a stainless steel sink that I'm putting here. I'm going to put a bucket under each drain, and I'm going to use this for cutting up the birds. And I got the metal garbage can over there that I use for scalding them. Now I had thought maybe I should put a bead of solder around the bottom, but I don't know if solder is going to hold on to a metal garbage can. I mean, there's only one way to find out, is try it, I guess. But this is where I put my shoes, so I don't go in the house with dirty shoes. My cousin gave me a bale of hay. I've yet to use it. I'm going to put it in the coop. Another table. I don't know if I'm going to use that table or not. Thought about maybe setting up 2 tables tomorrow, so we can have a couple different stations on the go, but I don't really want to dirty the plastic table. It's not mine, it's my fiance's, so I could go buy another table, but I don't want to spend too much money. I kind of tallied up everything that I spent for not even building the coop, you know what I mean? So this year being my first year, and I put almost $600 into probably 600 or a little bit more. I was trying to be somewhat generous, because I mean, $600 isn't that much for a hobby, but you know, I used to reload ammunition, and I used to buy and sell a lot of rifles, and you know, had rifles that were over $2,000, you know, when you combine it with a expensive scope. So, you know, spending $600 for 1 year is not really that big of a deal, especially when you have a $2,000 gun sitting in the gun safe and you only shoot it once or twice a year. I mean, that's why I ended up selling all my guns, because it was, you know, the older I get, the more pointless I can see some hobbies being. I mean, it's fun to like them, and it's fun to, you know, if that's all you want to do, or if you don't have any interest in, you know, maybe you don't have no interest in chickens and stuff, but, you know, the way I am, I love being around, you know, livestock. I love horses and cows and sheep and all that kind of stuff, ducks even, but anyway, so just wanted to end the video. I hope you're all having a good day. Another 19-minute video. Try to make them shorter, but I talk too much, so I apologize for that. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll do one more video tomorrow before I leave to go get the kids, and then that's it. It's crunch time for the meat birds. It's getting exciting. I got anxiety because I'm like, you know, I'm excited, but then at the same time, I'm sad that, you know, I have to kill them already. But I mean, it hasn't been that long, but I've had the birds now for, well, I think 50 some days, and total the birds are like, you know, close to 70 days old right now. So next year I definitely want to try buying maybe 1 day old chicks, and I'm going to buy more this time, so that way there, if people want some, I'll be able to sell some, you know what I mean, and make some money to kind of get some money back. So anyway, peace out. Hope you're all having a good day. Shout out to Mildred, Kenny. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Hope my fiance is enjoying her time with her family. I see lots of pictures, and they're going to a big water park today in Manchester. So hope you guys are having fun. Spend lots of time. Enjoy. Shout out to Teresa, that's my fiance's mom. She subscribed to the channel. Hope you're watching these videos. Hope you're all having fun. Alright. Okay, everybody have a good day. Peace out.